Hello everybody, Drew here, tip of the Mitt Flips, where I'm a stay-at-home dad and a part-time eBay reseller. And every 100 subscribers there's a giveaway. So if you're watching, make sure to subscribe so you have a chance to win. I've got, I think, 9 orders going out today. I also, if you've noticed, I haven't done a haul video in a few weeks. It's because I haven't had a haul to make a video about. There just hasn't been any garage sales. Just none. Not just bad ones, just hasn't had any to go to. Ran into one the other day, a couple days ago, randomly, and I picked up a couple things, and they happen to be sitting here, so I might as well go over them. One of them is this Winter Wonderland Christmas Carnival. I got this for $1, so I don't care if this works. If it does, it's going to be around $80, $75 plus shipping. If it doesn't work, I will just pillage all the pieces from it, and I'll still probably get somewhere in the $30 range, $30 free shipping, something like that. Christmas active pieces, whatever I call them, motion pieces, animated pieces, I will pick up if they're cheap enough, whether I know if they work or not. If they come with the charger cord, you can always sell those, and then you can part them out for people who do have a functioning one, and they do sell for a decent amount of money, plus you don't have to count on $25 in shipping. So even though the amount of money you're making is much less by parting them out, you're saving on fees, because you got to pay fees on your extreme shipping that comes with something this large, and so you still make a decent amount of money. Specific example, I had a half pipe that I was trying to sell for parts repair for like $50 plus ship, and it was listed for over a year, and then I said I just need to get rid of this thing, it's in the way. And so I just took the little villagers, the magnetic snowboarders out of it. I put those into a lot that I sold for, I think, $30, but it might have been $25 free shipping. So $50 plus 20-something dollars shipping, subtract all the fees additional with that, it was very close to the same amount of money and a lot less space, and it sold within weeks instead of sitting on my shelf for a year and a half. Also at that sale, I picked up this random hair tie. Just kidding, that just happens to be in there. I don't know why. But this knife set for $2. It is a Chef Deluxe. I'm going to say this is new open box. I'll probably list it as used. I didn't look it up on the spot. I looked it up later, and there's not a great sell-through rate on this, not a ton of money. I'll make some profits here. I don't know how long it'll take to sell, but this will sell. I'm not too worried about it. And then this, I took a major shot on. It is like a 3-dimensional, I don't know if that's wood or metal or paper. I have no clue what that's made out of in there, but I thought it was pretty neat looking. Clowns do have a market. If he was spooky looking, it would have been definitely worth the buy, not so much of a risk. The frame, I paid $5 for this. The frame itself is worth the $5. So worst case scenario, I got a frame. It does say 1996. I don't know, is that a phone number? I think that's a phone number. Actually, that is a phone number. I don't know if that's the artist on it. I'm not really sure, but I looked this up when I got home, and there is no sold comps, nothing really comparable. The sell-through rate on clown portraits is very bad, so I'll probably put this on Marketplace for 10 bucks and just try to get my money back, unless one of you out there desires a clown portrait that's pretty neat looking, and the frame's great. I mean, to cover fees and stuff, somebody interested, 15 bucks plus ship. But if not, it's going to my local Marketplace for $10 just to get rid of it. And I will do a little more research just in case. I'll research the artist's name. But I thought it was going to be, I wasn't looking for a lot. I thought it was going to be about 25 plus ship, but it just looks like there's no desire for something like that. First thing going out, and I know it's going to be a problem, but it is D1, a Square D Homeline Lockout Kit right here. And I know this is gonna be a problem because this is the buyer who sent me an offer, said they wanted 2. That's not how that works. You have to actually put in quantity 2 when you send the offer. I said go ahead and buy a second one, send me an offer at the same price, I'll accept it. They haven't paid, they won't respond to my messages, but this one is paid for. I have to send it out. I can't just cancel the order, so I know what's going to happen. I'm going to ship it, they're going to get it, they're going to say, I got 2 of these, da-da-da-da-da. It should have went out yesterday, so now I'm already overdue. I'm taking a hit on my metrics as a top-rated seller, which this is my one hit period. So it will not affect me at all, which is the only reason I was willing to wait, because it would still save me the hassle of them being angry that I didn't send them the second one that they did not pay for. So can't send it to you. You didn't pay for it. I really want them to, though, because they're free shippers, and I would like to combine that shipping. For that one right there, $28 free shipping. Next up, C5 Red Lions Control. I swear I didn't think these were going to sell at all, but this person bought 2. So now they have all sold. Thought these were going to be super long tail, hold on to them forever. One sold last week, and now these 2 going out. Did take an offer. $64 free shipping, but I get to combine shipping, so I save money, therefore make more money.
More money, more money, more money.
Next up, B1C is a Monique collection doll wig. B1C. And I gotta make the move on this base. I can't have it lying around forever. She's getting listed on Marketplace, hopefully today, and then I'll let that ride for about, I don't know, a couple weeks, and then I'll put it on eBay if it doesn't end up going. And I didn't even look if it was a Mel or a Tomo, so I am going to take a guess that it's a Mel. Come on, be a Mel. Be a Mel. Oh, it's not a Mel, it's a Mei, M-E-I, but either way, it's correct. A Mei 1213 black. For that wig, $15 free shipping. The wigs I paid, honestly, pennies for. There was so many that I got. And then this I paid, I think, $2 each for. And then these I also think I paid, I don't know, I might have paid a few more dollars for those. I don't really remember, but I got both of the electrical component type of thingies at the sale locally from the eBay reseller whose eBay store burnt down in the lithium fire. I've been dropping that into videos a lot lately because those things have been selling, which is great. Next up, B5 is some Nike Kyrie fly trap, I think is the name of these. And these I bought for my boy Michael I think these were his school shoes last year. I think I paid about 25 bucks for them or something like that. He wore them for most of the school year till he outgrew them. I didn't clean them up a ton, just a little bit. And I listed them cheap, took an offer, $12 plus shipping. So bought them. He used them for the year, got the use out of them, then recouped half the money. I love being a reseller. It's just, there's so many ways to help your life. Even if you're not doing it on a professional level, you can better your life, ease some of the difficulties of bad financial times, just add some more money in your pocket if you just want to put in a little bit of effort. Because like I said, a little bit of effort. I did not clean these up. I might have wiped them down a little for the pictures, but I wasn't digging any dirt out of anywhere. Next up in the pen box is a vintage La Fresca. La Fresca. Here we go. It's a, La Francesca. A pen to something. I have no idea what that is. It's either a brand or I don't know. It's got a copyright. So I have no idea. I don't know what that is. It is a ink pen. That's what I know. $10 free shipping. I got this in a bundle of pens in a Mikhail mystery box. So in that one, way less than $1, because there would have been an entire box of stuff at less than $1 an item. Plus there was a freezer bag full of pens. So when you break it down to that, pennies for that. Look out for pens. I love pens. If I ever get around to making my top 10 list that I would love to make, pens are in my top 10 favorite things to sell. They are definitely, spoiler, in my top 3 favorite things to sell. They're just so great. You get them for nothing. And yes, there are high-end pens that you want to look out for. Like, I'll show you an example since it's right here, even though this box is terribly difficult to open. I will make that sacrifice for you. That's the kind of person I am. Stuff like this is very expensive. A Schaefer. This one has some damage to it, so I am going to go in and lower the price a little bit. I had a snooty pen person belittle me over my listing, and so I gave him the old block. That's how that works out. It's like, oh, okay, thanks for your information. Blocked. But something like that where it's, what's it called? Oh, I'm blanking.
One eternity later.
Where it's Bakelite. That's the word I was looking for. Jadeite kept popping in my head. I'm like, it's not Jadeite, but it's made of Bakelite. It's older. Some of them are gold tipped. The nibs are gold, stuff like that. And you can get in the $100+ pen range, which I did get a box of those last summer, where there was hundreds of dollars in a box of pens that I paid a couple bucks for. That was nice. But pens in general, branded pens, companies that don't exist, hotels that don't exist, whatever it happens to be, look them up. Estate sales, you should be hitting the closets, the bathrooms, the offices, the junk drawers, the places where people are like, I'm not bothering marking this. The estate company doesn't care about it. It's too much work. They don't think there's any value in there. Batteries. I've sold old, dead batteries. Vintage batteries. Yes. The brand with the cat on it, and it's a silver battery. I can't think of it offhand. If I do when I'm editing, I'll put a picture up. The place you don't think the money is at, the people selling the stuff also don't think that's where the money's at. And that's where you make your best purchases, because you get it for nothing. And then you 1000x your money. Next up, it's a book. Every Wall Shall Fall. That rhymed. Right here by Helen Battle. And for this book, first edition, 1969, dust jacket, $8.99 free shipping. That's not a lot of money, but it's media mail, and I paid $0. Speaking of not a lot of money, B3A is a kitchen art adjustable spoon. Not worth a lot of money, but it is cool. I considered keeping it, but then I was like, I already have measuring spoons. But look at this. You just move the little thingy. You want 2 teaspoons, 2.5 teaspoons. I don't use teaspoon, tablespoon measurements basically ever. If it requires something like this, I'm guessing. Unless I'm doing baking, because then, you know, your measurements need to be able to exact to actually have the chemical reactions you need to bake. But for like spices or anything, I'm eyeballing that. I don't care. $7.50 free shipping. I got this at the church sale I went to this year. $92 for everything I got. And this, you know, it was kind of a throw-in, but I don't know. It's hard to calculate that kind of buy. I did not pay a lot for it. I am making profits, just not very many at $7.50 free shipping. I'm making pennies. I might be making $1. Another thing I thought would never sell, B2, is a central pneumatic air spray gun. Let me change that. Air spray gun. I put the pause in the wrong spot there. It didn't have a lot of value to it. Not a good sell-through rate. I priced it cheap compared to the other ones because of those factors, and it worked out in my favor because I still got $31.49 plus shipping. Got it in a Mikhail mystery box, so we're talking cost of goods less than $1. Next up, here's a pretty good one. B1B is a pair of UGG slippers. Right here, I got these. They're like moccasin style slippers. They have a name. They're called Tamaras, size 6. I countered an offer of $40 with $44.99 free shipping, and they accepted. I was trying to think of it when the sale came in, but I paid between $3 and $5. I don't remember which. And I was bummed out because when I bought them, they were sitting on top of a shoebox. So I, of course, put them in the shoebox and bought it, but the shoebox didn't go to the shoes. So, did it hurt the value? Maybe. Maybe. But either way, $3 to $5 that I paid into $44.99 free shipping is a great flip. I bought those towards the beginning of the summer. Actually, I'll link the sale. And then if you're very curious of what I paid for them, actually, that sale worked out great. I'll link the video at the end of this to finish my sentence. At that sale, I also got a Tiffany's pin for $1 that I sold for like $40, something like that. So I will link it at the end. Not like I was lying when I said it before. And then last thing going out, B3I is a Torrid belt. It's a metal belt, B3I, right here. It's just a decorative women's belt. It's meant to wrap around yourself more than once. Has kind of like a belly dancer vibe type of thing. I bought it this summer. I paid $3 for it, which I don't know why. there was other stuff I bought at that sale that I got a great deal on, so I think I was just kind of wanting to spend more money. But it was new with tags, original price $24.50, so that should have been an indicator that $3 was too much. But I listed, I think I listed at $24.99 free shipping. Somebody sent me an offer of $15 free shipping, and I jumped at it. I said, okay, there was a bad buy. I'm still making money. Let's just take it off the books. I'm happy because I only listed it probably a month ago, and when I bought it, knew it was a bad buy. When I listed it, confirmed it was a bad buy. So making profits is a success. That's a great buy now because someone bought it. The other option is I paid $3 and it sits in that drawer till the end of time, or until I put it in my garage sale a year from now or 2 years from now and I get $1 for it. And then also going out today is a tip of the Mitt Flips merch bundle to Snowberry Vintage. Thank you so much for purchasing that through the Buy Me a Coffee link, and she threw some extra money in there, so I will upgrade one of your stickers to the big tip of the Mitt Flip stickers. You will be the first and only one to have one of these so far. So very cool, very shiny. And then here's your other sticker and your magnet and your tip of the Mitt Flips pin. So Kim, thank you so much. I will get that sent out to you today if you have sent me your address. If not, as soon as you do, I'll send that out. Future very sweaty Drew bringing you tip of the day. And the tip of the day is remind yourself why you do this job. I don't mean the big picture stuff, like you don't have to ask your boss for vacation time, you don't have to call in sick, you just don't go to work that day. I'm talking about the little things that you grumble about, but if you take the time, take a second and remind yourself, it's actually a good thing. It's actually one of the reasons why you do reselling. And specifically for me, I looked outside, it was very dark. So, and I checked the radar, a thunderstorm is incoming, and my lawn needed to be mowed 2 days ago. So I dropped everything I was doing, peeled my shirt off because it's 85 and 100% humidity, and mowed my lawn. And the whole time, well, not the whole time, but most of the time, I'm grumble. I got other stuff to do. I don't need to be doing this. Then I took a second. Mowing the lawn's a good thinking time, at least for me. Took a second, let it register that, well, if I had a job, if I had a 9 to 5, if I was not here, if I was not able to do it, then my yard would be a problem. I wouldn't be able to mow it for 2 days if we get a lot of rain. The grass would be overgrown. I'd have to weed whack my lawn. It was a good thing that I was able to drop everything on a moment's notice and go do a chore that I didn't particularly want to do, but I was able to do. So it's not always those big picture things, and you do need to remind yourself sometimes, because a lot of resellers, like myself, they don't make more money than their previous life. They took significant pay cuts to do this job for those ancillary benefits of making your own schedule, deciding how your day looks, being your own boss. That always isn't a monetary upgrade. For me, I took about a 50% pay cut to do this, to spend more time with my family, to be my own boss, my actual own boss, not like be your own boss, but then you still have to deal with a bunch of other bosses. That kind of thing is what I did have. So every once in a while, even when you're in the muck, even when you're in the drudgery of something, take a second, remind yourself why you do it. It'll make you feel better about it. It'll energize you to do the job more, do the job better. Right now, I'm going to go take a quick shower and I'm going to go list some stuff. I don't have to do any more listings. Mine are done for the day. But as I was out there, I got, you know what? I get to do this job. It's work. It's not easy. The pay is not amazing yet. It will get there eventually, but it's not there yet. I am thankful for it, and I needed a little reminder, and maybe this is a reminder to you that every once in a while, when you're in the weeds, mowing my lawn, pun, just take a second and go, okay, it's still okay. I'm still doing something I enjoy. I'm still A, B, and C. I still get to do this thing. I still am in charge of this thing. Remind yourself of the reasons why you decided to resell. And that's going to be all for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Subscribe, share, and be good to each other. Just really neat. Hey, little Jeep. Do they ever really fix things? I have no idea what this is. What do I care? Let's go. I'm good at this.